Hello friends, it's Laura. Happy Monday. I'm so excited to bring you this video today. I have a special edition haul video for you. Rizzo's already starting trouble. I don't even know what she's doing. I have a haul video for you today. I went to an estate sale. I'm so excited and I want to show you everything that I got, but I also want to tell you the story about the estate sale because it was special. Rizzo's being nuts. So I found this estate sale on estatesales.net, which is an app that I use all the time to find estate sales. And I found it a couple weeks ago. I bookmarked it. There were probably about 100 photos posted, but only 2 photos had stuff that I had clothing essentially that I was interested in. And it was very like, like clothing that was hung in an attic in these clear garment bags. So you couldn't really see what stuff was. I could just see that it was older stuff and it looked really cool. So I bookmarked it and it was in the boonies, the estate sale. So I was also like, okay, cool. It's in the boonies. There's not really a lot of clothing on here. So maybe I won't have a whole lot of competition for clothing. Sorry, this is so hot and it's so full and I just spilled it on myself. So bookmarked it. And for some reason, I screenshot the first page of the estate sale with like the dates and the town and the company and everything. I don't normally do that. I don't remember why I did it, but I'm really glad that I did because when I went to check in like a day or two before to see if things were updated, maybe there's more photos, the sale was just missing from estatesales.net. Wasn't there. So I went and looked at the screenshot and I looked up the company. There was a Google search that directed me to estatesales.net again, but when I clicked on that, it just said page not found. So like even the company info is not even on estatesales.net at this point. The company did not have their own website, which I think is just fucking bizarre. You own an estate sale company, have a website, even if the website is like a link tree and is like, email us, something, you know? They had a Facebook page that had like barely any posts, but one of them was this estate sale. So that was good. And also I found the listing on Garage Sailor, which is another weird app for garage sales. And both their Facebook page and this Garage Sailor post were literally just one photo that was a collage of 4 different photos. And one of the collage pictures was like a bed that was also in like the screenshot that I took. So I knew it was the same sale, thankfully. But it was just like this one tiny little photo. And it was like, estate sale, these are the hours. I was like, okay. So I knew it was still happening. So I drove all the way out there. It's about an hour away. And I was not the first person there because I arrived on time, but there weren't that many people there. And I think I found everything that I went for. In the photos, I thought I had seen some like gunny sacks stuff I was pretty excited for. So I don't know if somebody got that before me. There was somebody else there looking at a couple of pieces of clothing, I think, but nothing crazy. But also there was a ton of kids stuff, kids clothing. So I may have seen something that was kids clothes and like, you know, I got a lot of kids clothes today, which is not my jam. You know, that's not my jam, but it's really good kids clothes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whatnot show that's going to have a bunch of kids clothes in it. So you don't need to hear that whole long plan at the moment, but I'm just going to start showing you some of the stuff I got. It's really cool. I'm very excited about it. So I want to keep way too much of it. So anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. First, it's just this cute little, this is just a little headscarf, probably handmade. So cute. The house did have a sewing machine. The furniture in this house was so pretty, but you know, I couldn't take furniture and stuff like that. But it did have some sewing machine stuff. I think, you know, I stopped at a second estate sale actually afterwards, which I got 0 things at. It was not good. It was like the last day of a 4-day sale, so I didn't expect much, but that might be the one with the sewing stuff. I didn't get any sewing things. So, all right, we don't care about that, Laura. Next up is this little jacket. This is a kid's jacket because it's marked 6X, but it might fit like a women's extra small. It's just a cute little corduroy jacket, cape kind of thing. And here's the tag. You can see the 6X there. So that's cute. And some of the stuff that I got is definitely like, yeah, that's cute. Let me grab that. And some of it is like, holy shit. Okay. So let me see. This is kind of a holy shit item, but it also kind of needs a bath. So let's see what happens. This is like an 80s faux fur Sassoon coat. So people really like these. A lot of times they're done in like black with a maroon and dark teal green stripe down the front. Those are very common. I'm just trying to check these pockets and see if there's anything good in the pockets. There is not. This says dry clean by fur method only. I'm not dry cleaning this. It's faux fur. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I might try to sell it just as is. I don't know. It's bulky and weird, and I don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to put it on Whatnot or if I'm just going to try and list it on Etsy, eBay, whatever. We'll see. Next up, this is just going to be such a random, like grabbing whatever's kind of easiest to grab out of this pile. So kids dress. So you can see, very cute. So I probably could have seen something similar to this and thought it was gunny sacks, but like, I don't know, whatever. I thought it was like some gunny skirts, but let me see. So this dress is made by Baby Togs. I don't know if this is a thing. This type of dress, right? People who sell kids' clothes on eBay and stuff, I feel like this is the type of thing that would do well. My problem is that I've felt that before. And I have pieces that have been sitting in my eBay shop for 752 years because I thought, oh, that'll sell, and it hasn't. So I am going to probably do most of this in a Whatnot show. I'm not like washing any of it, processing any of it. I might do photos, but it's just going to be like one photo. It's going to be so minimal, and they're going to be very low starts, but I think it'll do well. So I did a kids show on Whatnot in the past, and I had just a whole bunch of amazing stuff, and it did well. So I know that it's possible. All right, this is just a little sweater. This was hung on a hanger with something else that I wanted, so I just took them both, I guess. It's fine. I don't dislike it, but I don't care about it. So it'll get listed on Whatnot. Maybe it'll be like I'll do it for something stupid like $1 start just for funsies. This is what it was on the hanger with. A little denim vest. And look, wait. That old Gap tag. I remember this era of the Gap because I'm old. And I take pride in that. So, but this is really cute. This is marked size 14. So again, like a larger kid's size. So we'll try and pass it off as a women's extra small. We'll see how that goes. Everything is all balled up. This is very difficult. Okay. These two, I don't know if these are like together or not. They're really cute though. First of all, there's this little, look at how cute this is. This is like probably 90s era, right? A little crunchy on the elastic, but the elastic's still stretchy. I kind of want to keep this. There's going to be a lot of things that I say that about. This is so cute. Anyway, there's that. And then this is a top by the same company, right? Little blouse, Indian cotton. This one I find a little bit less exciting, but it'll be another Whatnot thing, whatever. Hi, Rizzo. Let's see, what can I grab here? This is a kid's thing. It's a dress. It's really cute. Let's see. Cute little kid's dress, little sundress, right? It's got pockets there and little Sears. So I think the majority of this stuff is like 70s era. Very cute. I love it. Let's see. Okay. This is, I think, a nightgown kind of dress. It's very long. There's some better detail. And it's just it's a nice, like, thicker weight cotton, which I like. I don't see any tags in this. I don't know how old this thing is. Even the, I'm looking at the buttons. One of the buttons has a little fabric loop, and the other button seems to not. Oh, there's a buttonhole for the second button, I think. Sort of. Anyway, doesn't matter. I was trying to see if I could find something to help me date it. Not necessarily. So even if this can't be dated per se, somebody will love this. It's such a nice, heavier weight cotton. I should wash it. Like, there's all sorts of little stains and stuff on it. Just for some funsies on construction. This is the inner seam, so it's got that nice flat. I don't know if this is called a French seam or not, but it's all tucked in. All the edges are in, so you can't, it's just really well made. I love that. So, okay, let's see. What is this? I literally am gonna not even know what half of this stuff is. So this is a cute, oh, this is a cute little dress. It's marked size 3, but that seems vanity sizey. Maybe juniors, I don't know. It doesn't look all, oh no, I guess it's kind of on the smaller side. Look, it's so cute though. Look at that. I love that. Look at that. There's that little fun. So cute. This is the kind of stuff though, like if this is junior sizing, it's always harder to like, yeah, I think it is. Maybe women's extra small, but like it's not, I know I just spoke about this in another video. Like it's not kids, but it's not adults. I don't find like eBay and Etsy and stuff don't really have juniors. So I guess kids would go, like kids would be the category for those. I don't know. All right, let's see. This is a vintage sweater, like 80s era sweater. This I'll probably put away for sweater time. It's just cute. Not anything, you know, earth-shattering. Let's see. You have to go there because you've got multiple pieces that I need to find before I show everyone. All right, this is so cute. Another kid's dress, though. Fucking kids. God damn it. Or top, I guess. It's a top. Adorable. Look at that tag. Here and there. So cute. Little collar. It's so pretty. Makes me mad. I want it to be all adults. But somebody will be very happy about these things as kids' clothes. Okay. This is another kid's dress. Oh, dear. I'm almost getting this stuff in my coffee. Just a little green velvet holiday dress. Very cute. I think this was, oh, this is Bryan, Bryan, which I think is also another brand that can have decent comps on eBay. I don't really know, honestly. And so I think my plan is going to be for these to like run them in a whatnot show. If they don't sell, then maybe start researching for eBay or whatever. But I don't want to do all that, honestly. I almost left most of these kids' clothes behind, but I got them for whatnot. So look at this thing. How cute is that? I know there's got to be like a little t-shirt or something that was supposed to go with it, but I didn't find that, but so cute. Let's see. So the clothes that I saw the photos of were clearly in an attic, but they had taken them down out of the attic and had them like on the second floor of the house. So I dug through a whole bunch of closets. I dug through these tote bins that were all over the place, some bags of clothes and stuff. But then I also went, they had like an outdoor barn and an outdoor chicken coop. The chicken coop was adorable, but didn't have stuff in it. And I don't mean like today's like urban chicken kind of chicken coops. I mean like a very long wooden full-on chicken coop. The house next door had actual chickens. It was so cute. It was out in the boonies. It was really cute. But in the garage, I went up to the second floor there and found a ton of really good kids' clothes that I will show you. I'm very pumped about. So this is just a cute little sort of sundress thing. Ties on the shoulders, obviously denim, little ruffle there. Cute, cute. Maybe could be a women's extra small. It's marked size 5. So, and it's just a boring, like one of these tags. So nothing exciting there. I'm trying to put these things back in a bag. I dumped everything out on the floor because I was trying to show my boyfriend some stuff, but God bless him. He had patience, but then after a while, he's like, yeah, I can't stand here while you keep doing this. This is a really cute little overall. The brand on this is called Billy the Kid. Oh, I don't know if that is, oops. Oh, the little overall-y guy is busted up, but it can be fixed. This little guy is like the clasp is open on the bottom, but I think that can be fixed with like a nice little plier or something, you know, pliers. Anyway, let me see. Hold, please. All right. Cute little denim overalls. Look at that little detail there. So adorable. Then there's the back. They've been well loved. And sweet little tag there. Finally, toddlers' clothes with fake pockets. Good. So many times toddlers' clothes have actual pockets and women's clothes don't. Like, come on. And that's that tag. That's cute. For overalls, if you don't already know, vintage OshKosh B'gosh and apparently some vintage Winnie the Pooh, but I think there was another one that Guess brand kids overalls sell for so much money on eBay. So I don't know that, Billy the kid overalls are also going to sell for so much. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to worry about that initially. That needs a friend too. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. What is this? This is just an adorable little skirt, obviously a child size. And the tag on this, I don't know, land kiss, sand, I don't know, whatever. It's cute. And a little paper tag underneath there. Sure. Adorable. And then this is a little poncho. So cute. Little blue knit poncho. And it has a little kind of handmade by somebody tag. Little button at the back. Adorable. Handmade by Violet Rogers. Thank you, Violet. We appreciate you. All right, more. This is another kids' overalls. Just little corduroy overalls with a little ruffle strap on the back. So cute. And has the snap legs there. No particular brand on this, just as like large infant. Boring tag, but cute overalls. Okay. What is this? Everything's intertwined. This is one of the kids' t-shirts that I got from the shed barn thing. This might, I'm obviously going to try this on. I might keep it. I don't know, but I will definitely sell it as a women's extra small. This is the kind of shit that I love finding for me personally. So it's just a little black t-shirt. You got that cactus on there. It's Ocean Pacific, OP. And then this is the back. How cool is that? So it says Ocean Pacific down the side there. Very cool. Love it. And, you got your single seam stitching. These make, and I know I say this all the time, but they do. These make such good like baby tee style tees for women. So adorable. I fucking love them. Love it. Okay. Next is this. What is this? Little floral kids thing again. I'll show you the tag first because it's right here. Brights Creek paper tag. This is a dress, I think. Yeah, cute little floral dress. That's nice. Here's another little kid's t-shirt. So adorable. It says, I was a flower girl in the wedding. How cute is that? And again, we've got our little single seam stitching there. And this tag, it's a Ched t-shirt. Adorable. A little too small for an adult woman, but so cute anyway. All right, this thing I think might sell really well on eBay. I believe if it was an adult size, it would. Because it's a kid's, I don't know. I'm going to look it up regardless. And if it sells really well on eBay, I'm just going to sell it there. I'm not going to put it on Whatnot. I know. Look. So, Beauty and the Beast, right? Kids tee, obviously. There's that tag there. But so for those of you who are not in the t-shirt community, this is what is known as an all-over print or AOP. And I know that if this was like an adult size, it would sell for a lot of money. I mean, that's my instinct, right? This is also single seam stitching still. It's a little too small to be like a baby style tee, but it's really cool. So I am going to look that up on eBay first and see kind of what the comps look like for that. And maybe just sell it directly there. Otherwise, I'll throw it in on Whatnot also because whatever. Let's see. This is a kid's sweatshirt that, again, I think makes a great little, very fitted shirt for women. Maybe. This might be a little too small, but it's just a generic little sweatshirt. It's probably like 80s or 90s era. And it's, Hardyston Soccer Club. There's the jerseys tag. But it's just really cute. I have had kids sweatshirts in the past too that I love for myself. This thing, I don't know. This is a little baby blanket thing. I don't know shit about these things. Okay. I know that I've seen them referred to as Lovies. I don't know if Lovey is a brand or just a term that they use for these weird kind of blankets that kids love to lug around with them. but this does have an older Fisher Price tag on it. Sometimes shit like this can be worth a lot of money on eBay. I honestly don't ever know. So this is another thing that I will look up separately and see if it's worth anything. And if it's not, I don't know what I'll do with it. I'm going to hold both of these guys off to the side so that I can look them up after I do this video because I'm so excited. Okay. Let me sip a little coffee first because it's getting sad. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, as I'm filming this, all these notifications are coming through on my phone about all these great sellers that are going live on Whatnot right now. Velvet Vault Vintage, who I love. Mimi Blind Style Threads, who I think I love, but I haven't watched them in so freaking long. Anyway, so I'm having some FOMO, but I have such a great haul. This is another kid's sweatshirt, right? And first I'll show you the tag. It's just another Jersey's tag. And then this is like a Twix. Keep on moving with Twix. So that's fun. I don't know if it'll be worth a ton, but it's neat. I like it. So that's exciting. Also in the like barn place. This is just a little kid's t-shirt. This is so fucking cute. It's so tiny, but it's, you know, just a little t-shirt and it's got little helicopters and shit on it. Clouds. Sorry, I'm being very Jersey with my language today. Mostly it just means I'm swearing a lot, but I like it. I like it. That's how I talk. This I was just like, meh, whatever. It clearly, I don't know if it clearly, I feel like this would have had something else with it, pajama pants or something. I don't know if it's pajamas or if it's a blouse, but it's shiny and purple and whatever. I took it because I just did. Did not see any tags in this. Oh, and pricing, everything that I got today, it was $225. She said that it was $3 per item. So like some of the stuff, like there's like some kids pajama sets and stuff like that. She didn't necessarily charge me $3 for each individual thing, but that's sort of how the pricing was worked out. And it worked out fine. I was happy with the price. So like ideally I would have liked 200, but I wasn't going to haggle. It was good. So this is another kid's sweatshirt, Le Tigre, right? And there's that. That's just a fun little sweatshirt. And it's just some kind of like 50s looking car. So I'm going to guess based on that graphic that this is 80s, just because that's a very 80s looking aesthetic. So that's just cool. All right, let's see. What is this? This is just vintage like long johns, but they feel like they're a nice heavier weight cotton. So you can see they're well loved as well. I don't know if these will sell for a lot or not. Hold on. Show you the tag. And there's like a little hole back here and like they're not in amazing condition, but that doesn't mean they won't sell well. So we'll see how that goes. And sometimes when I do estate sales and I buy in bulk like this, some of the stuff is going to be a bust, you know, like it's not necessarily all going to work out for me, but that's okay. Here's another t-shirt that is great for as maybe an adult woman, right? Just really cute. Arizona, fun little graphic. No tag there, but single seam stitching again. So nothing on the back either, but it's cute. Cute little t-shirt. Let's see. What is this? This is another kid's dress. So I don't know the era on this. Things seem to be like 70s, maybe into 80s. This is Polly Flinders. So Polly Flinders is a kid's dress brand that can sell for a lot of money. I have one that's been sitting in my eBay shop for 752 years, and that one clearly does not seem to want to sell. And I don't really understand. I think that for Polly Flinders specifically, younger kids, like babies into toddlers and very frilly are kind of the key there, but I'm not 100% because I don't, you know, whatever. Kid stuff is not my jam. And then here I am with 700 kids things, but look how cute this is. Class of 87. So obviously some 80s stuff there. Jet set. Cute, cute. Let's see. This is just like probably a 90s into Y2K. It's just a very simple little top, but I thought it was a cute baby tee style cut. So, not thrilling, but like a nice little basic piece. And I could stick this up on Whatnot for $5 or $10 as a start. It's really cute. I think it'll be cute on. This is very adorable. Let's see what this is. Look at this. This is a kid's dress, of course, because I'm jealous. I don't see tags. It's all smocked or shirred back here. And then it's got that cute little hem. So this is adorable. This is the kind of stuff, like I put photos of this on Whatnot, and then that's going to draw in people who are going to want this stuff. So the problem with these kids' clothes is that they seem to range sizes so broadly. So I think, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I don't know why I got this. Just another, I mean, it's kind of a baby tee style, a little bit bigger. That's the tag. Let's see, what is this one? This is another one that's similar. I know this one I got because I thought that the texture was cool. This like sort of floral lace kind of texture. But again, just a little, like it's not that exciting, honestly. I don't know. I got it. I picked up this bag. This is cute. Little leather purse. And, you know, I like this kind of stuff. It's nice leather. Can we see what this tag says? Yeah, it just says genuine leather, but it's cool because it's an older looking tag, you know. So very fun. It's in nice condition. I like it. It's really cool. I like this bag. This is the kind of stuff I like to find. Like, I don't care about designer bags. I care about this shit. No. I got some belts. They're all leather. So there's this one that maybe I think is a kid's belt. It's definitely a smaller size. It's interesting. It's got a wooden, this is a wooden belt buckle. That's really cool. So there's the belt. Nice tooled leather. It definitely seems kind of like hand, I mean, I don't know, all tooling might be hand tooling, but the whole belt seems very hand done. And then that says made in Mexico. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, my legs are getting very sore from sitting here. Hold on. I'm going to shift a little. Oh, God. Even just like moving one leg on top, it changes everything. It's lukewarm now. It's been half an hour, so that makes sense. Put you up here. Don't spill, please. Okay, good. Get that out of my way. All right, next. This is hopefully an adult item. Mark size small though, but it's still really cute. Look at that. I love that. So pretty. Nice. My one bag here is running out of room. I got like 3 of those blue IKEA bags full of stuff. It's 3 plus. It wouldn't fit in 3. So I got a lot of stuff. Let's see. What is this? All right. So this thing, no, this isn't the thing I'm thinking of. This is cool. This is just a wrap dress. I don't know if it's kind of a uniform style wrap dress. It's, there we go. Unfurled that a little bit. Right? So it's very wrinkled, obviously. It feels like cotton. Very cute. And then it wraps in the back, kind of like a pinafore style, but I do think it provides full coverage. And that's not really a tag, is it? I don't know. Looks like it had a tag. Oh, no, here. There we go. Made in India. It's marked XXP 3 to 4. So fucking tiny. So annoying. But that's the tag. Really cute little cotton dress. I love that. All right. There is a uniform thing in here that we'll talk about when I get to it. I got this. Oh, here. Oh, it's right there. This is another kid's like semi-fancy dress. Little, like, maybe this was the flower girl dress, right? We don't know because it's got this little matching pursy kind of thing. It's got something in there. Probably a fucking tissue, but we'll see. Right? So this has got all this little like Swiss dot. This is dirty, but it's very cute. And it has a metal zipper down the back. So I'm guessing like 70s era. So let's see. There's that. And it has its little purse. Let's see what's in the purse. I am going to have to start a new bag though in a second. Look at this. So it's got, oh, this is so sad because this is like matching trim for the dress, but Here's the trim on the dress. Look at that. That's terrible. It was so nice and white with a nice bright pink center, and now it's all sad and yellowed. And then what is this? Just extra fabric, I guess? Yeah. Oh, it's a waist tie. Oh, that's so cute. Adorable. It was all in its little pouch. That's so sweet. Okay, what's that? I have a couple of ribbons here. I don't remember what they went to, and even the thing that they... Oh, no, that's not true. These actually are attached to a dress. Look at this, how cute this is. I do have some ribbons that are just like random ribbons somewhere. Does this have a tag? I don't know. I don't see one. No. So this is something that would be, I think, harder to sell on eBay because there's no tag. So it's just like a frilly kid's dress, but it is adorable. Look at that. So cute. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Another fucking kid's dress. God damn it. Sarah Kent. I don't know if that's a thing or not. I have no idea. But there's the dress. So sweet. Little cottage core. This does have, some, here we go, a matching ribbon with it because I remembered because of the collar. I remember as I was taking this off, there was like stuff was on hangers all over the place. I was taking it off the hanger and I wanted to remember that this green ribbon went with it. So I remember noting that it matched that. Because apparently I would not have remembered any other way. Okay, let's see. What do we have? What is this? Oh, this is cute. This is actually for grown-ups. Thank goodness. Something's for a fucking grown-up. Although this does have some holes in the collar, which maybe I'll try and repair. We'll see. See what happens. So, but this is just a cute little cardigan. I like this. So this collar here, as you can see, there's some, oh my gosh, there's a lot of holes. Why is it only in the collar though? That's weird. I mean, I'll take it, but Rizzo's getting herself in some kind of trouble somehow. I don't know what she's doing. All right, there's no tags in this. Rizzo, what are you doing, ma'am? She like she's stuck. She climbed behind something. I don't know if she can get herself out. I can hear her back there. Oh. This is very cute. Little pattern mixing. Look at that collar. Wait. I didn't even notice the collar. We got to get a real idea of what this collar looks like. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. I love that. I think this is a kid's dress. Yeah, I don't know if we can make this happen for an extra small adult, but let's see. Another belt. This is just a leather belt. So this is this side. It like loops through this guy. So, wow, that's very badly, whatever. Rizzo, what are you doing? Fucking cat. There we go. Very cool. I love this. English something saddle. All right, Rizzo got herself out of behind the wherever she was, so at least I don't have to worry about that right now. All right, let me dump this bag out and start bag number 2. So I can keep everything orderly somewhat. It's not orderly. I was going to sort while I did this video, and it was not going to happen. Here's another little kid's pajama top thingy. It's just cute. Not a big deal. Right? Adorbs. Okay. This is a really cute little sweater, hand knit sweater. Look at that. Zips down the front. I love this. Very sweet. No tags in that. It's handmade. This is like a 90s era, just a sheer little short sleeve blouse. Anxiety. Very cute. What is this? Oh, you have a friend too. I'll show you that in a minute. It matches something else. All right, this is a little romper, and I think it's like a junior's size. So cute. This is more like 60s, maybe 70s era. Um, it has a metal zipper down the back. The metal zipper is currently like stuck. It's got fabric stuck in it, so I had to play around with it. I have to play around with it. I haven't tried yet. I think this is all handmade. It's got a very handmade feel to it, but I love this. I think it's so adorable. So, it's pockets. Anything in the pockets? No. All right, let's see. That's too big to deal with at the moment. Oh, maybe. Here we go. These guys go together. This is little kids' pajama set. So there's the pajama pants, little pinstripey situation. And that's the shirt, little Garfield. So that's cute. And let's see. This is a Laura Ashley black velvet jacket, but it's got great sleeves. So this is also, I want to say maybe 90s, maybe it's 80s, but made in Great Britain, which is always a good sign. And this likely had a dress or a skirt or something that went with it, but it doesn't currently. So great sleeves though. I love it. What is this? It's got a little price tag on it. Oh, probably from a thrift store. Yeah, it's just a little white tag there. I was trying to read what the name on that is. It seems like some sort of stamped store name, but I can't make it out. I'm not going to make myself nuts. A cute little pair of shorts, but they do seem very small. So again, we're probably dealing with like a junior's size, but they're very adorable. And I don't know what oh, there's the tag. His for her. Very cute. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these two. Hold on. All right. I want to show you those yet because they're very exciting to me. Goofy little mouse Christmas shirt. Oh, I got that. Okay, I'll show you one of the really cool ones, and then I'll save the other one. So, because I feel like I teased you. This is a vintage sweatshirt. There's no tag in it, right? But here's the sweatshirt. That's one side. But here's the back. Pawtucket motorcycle. It's got the Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Now, I don't know enough about motorcycles and all that kind of stuff. This could just be like some little podunk place. I'm assuming that's what it is, but it doesn't matter. It's just this sweatshirt has got such fantastic wear to it. That graphic on the back is so cool. That's the inside. In fact, let me check the hem for a tag. I don't think it'll be there, but let's see. It is what they call a tubular knit. So there's no side seams on this, right? It's all just like knit in the round. But you know, got like a little hole over here. It's just such great wear. I kind of want to keep it. And again, there's too many things that I want to keep, so we'll see. And let's see, what's this? This is a pretty little blouse, a women's embroidered blouse. The tag there, so cute, and it's got embroidery on the back too, which I always appreciate. All right, let's see. This is a cute little sweater. I mostly like this because it was really cropped and very like 50s bad girl sweater, but this is probably 80s or 90s. But, you know, just a cute little cropped sweater. And there's that tag. It's very soft. Objet d'art. It's 100% cotton. It feels really soft. Very nice. So, that. Let's see. What do I have here? What is this? This is a blouse. This is very boring, I think. Whatevs. Cute little blouse. No bigs. Here's one of these random ribbons. I don't remember what it went to. Another one. These two, I think that whatever they were with didn't seem like they were with it. You know what I mean? It was on the same hanger, but I didn't know why. This, what is this thing? I don't even know. This is mark size small. I guess it's just a woman's top. So obviously some sort of tie-dye situation. It's got like some sequins sewn on there. Little drawstring waist. Interesting, little hippy dippy. It's cute. in there. Okay. This is very cool. Just a vintage flannel shirt. There were a bunch of flannel shirts, a bunch of LL Bean made in the USA, but it's just not my thing. I was going to take them and then I decided not to. They were like men's flannel shirts. They were probably like 80s, 90s era. But this one was older, so I decided to take it. It's marked size small. It might be a woman's. And this feels, is this wool? I think so. Yes, reprocessed wool. I don't know what that means, but that's fine. So that was cool. Here's a skirt that I think is also an adult woman's. It's very cute. Yeah, that's right. Just like a black sort of corduroy, but it's got that fun ruffle down the front. And this was made by Levi Strauss. It's got that tag there. So that's very cool also. I'm getting so hot under these lights. This shirt is polyester. It's so hot right now. This is, I think, pajamas, or maybe it's a dress. I don't know. Just a little white eyelet. It's clearly like a kid's size also. Oh, Montgomery Ward, right? But see all the pretty little eyelet, and then it's got all those nice little pleats there. It's so cute. What is this? This, I think, is also a kid's dress. Let me zip it up. I didn't see any tags. It's like a hand knit looking situation. And then you can see it's got a metal zipper up the back there. It's very cute, but it is very small. But I thought it was so pretty. So that's a really fun piece. All right, let's see. You're still waiting for your friend, which I think this is your friend. Yes, okay, I can show you this now. This is a little two-piece set. So there's a nightie. And again, it's very basic. Like the nightie is not, you know, anything super stellar. It's got a cute little ruffle down on the bottom. Where is your tag, my friend? Kaiser. And then it has this like peignoir robe kind of thing that goes over it. This I thought was prettier. I liked this more. So it's got that, it's got an elasticized waist with all this like kind of nice lace around the edge and at the cuff of the robe and everything. It's really cute. Cute little buttons. So I like that. A two-piece set. I will sell that as a set also, just in case you were wondering. This very pretty little blouse made in India. I admit that, again, the tag was a big reason why I got it. Plus, of course, the embroidery. I love that. So little ruffles on the sleeves. It's cute. Okay. I'm getting actually, like, you can see I'm getting literally like dewy from being hot with this stupid shirt. Let me move this bag. I could have put way more in there, but also, my knees. Oh my God. High legs. Okay, that's so much better. All right. Next up, this is another kid's dress. It's got a hole in it, but the hole is on the seam, so that's okay. So just another very pretty little special occasion dress. And it has a metal zipper up the back. Very cute. All right, what is this? This is a fun little t-shirt. I mean, not anything. It's just a bunch of gardening tools on it. And here's the tag, just a generic paper tag made in USA. And this is single seam stitching on the sleeves as well, so that's cool. All right, let's see. This thing was with a coat that I will show you, but I don't think it was meant to go with it. It's so freaking pretty. I think this is older. So it's just like, you know, I imagine, I don't know that you tie it like a bow tie, but it's so pretty. Really like it. The back side is just plain, you know, but it's cut with this very specific shape. So that was really cool. Let me see if I can show you this coat. This coat is gorgeous. I was 8,000,000% going to keep this, but it doesn't even come close to fitting me. Maybe it's a woman's extra small. Maybe it's like a larger junior's size. Hold on. Let me button a couple of these buttons so that, again, so that you can see how it is supposed to be sitting. It's so freaking pretty, but I did try to put it on and it was like, ha ha ha. No, Laura, you cannot put this on. not going to fit you at all. I was very disappointed because this is so cool. This will probably go, I might put this in my Whatnot Tim Burton show because it's very Tim Burton-y. Very Miss Peregrine's. Oops. Look at this. I know that lapel is not sitting properly because I'm on the floor, but oh my God. The structure on this is gorgeous. It's such a great weight. It's beautifully made. There's a hole in that pocket though. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I know that like the colors, you know, fadey and all that stuff. Don't care. Don't care. Here's that tag. And there's another union tag over here. So oh yeah, this is going to be 70s, maybe 60s, but I think that first tag that I showed you looked more modern. So like 70s. But this is so freaking gorgeous. And I was trying to put it on and I couldn't even get it up over the shoulders. Like it was with both my arms in, it was just stuck. So I was like, okay, this is not meant for me, but look how fucking pretty that is. And then that's the back. Gorgeous. So the test for a lot of these things is going to be, can I put it on my dress form effectively? Because my dress form is like a women's extra small. And so that'll kind of let me know, is this like truly a kid's thing or is this a thing that I could sell as a women's extra small? So let's see. All right, next. We still got a decent amount of stuff to go. So yay. This is another really adorable fucking kid's dress, but it's cute. These kids, man, don't know how good. Look at that color. It's so good. So very excited about that. It looks like maybe there was a tag, but it's very shredded out. It's like a little tag nubbin. So, all right, let's see. What is this? Oh, this is a shirt. I might keep this. It's just like a kind of a plain t-shirt, but it's a cool t-shirt. It's so soft, right? Look at how cool that is. I love that. There's no tag in there. I feel like this might be a little bigger on me than I want it to be because it's very, very, very stretchy. So I don't know. I'll see what it looks like on me. I'm going to try it on, obviously. You know, your basic single seam stitching. This is actually really interesting because they did the stitching in red, so you can kind of see even better. Just a single seam instead of two. So what is this? This is another kid's dress. These dang kids and their dang clothes. But this is cute. I think this is a Polly Flinders as well. But I don't think this is the kind of Polly Flinders that gets $8 bajillion. So it is pretty. I like it. Yeah, this is Polly Flinders. So pretty little dress. Let's see. We are getting down to it though. Getting down towards the end. Another belt. This is just, there was like a whole like stack of these men's leather belts that I just grabbed all of them and threw them in. They were all in decent shape. So just cool. Nice leather belt. It's got enough wear to be really interesting and cool. Like this is all like, you know, beat up looking, but not so much wear that they're not usable. This one just has like some great, you know, like this is serious like workwear style belt. It's all like stretched thin here. It's just cool. I know it's like, I don't know. I don't know if anybody will be like, yeah, I need that belt. Look at, clearly somebody was really making this belt work overtime. So, and then this one does not have a buckle, but it's just a cool leather belt. It's all beat up and nifty. And I'm not going to try and sell these for time. Like, again, I'll do them on Whatnot. I'll auction them off. I'll start them low. You know, $3, $5, something like that. This one's cool too. Really neat. All right, let's see. What is this? This is, what the fuck is this? A kid's dress. Oh, it's more Polly Flinders. Okay, what is happening here? Oh, I see. Maybe. Okay, this is cute. Look at this. Little blue and white pinstripe, but it's got that little heart and this little heart pocket thing. And then there's this little, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I guess it's like a bib type of thing. It's adorable. Polly Flinders. Very cute. This, I think, goes with that white peignoir and pajama thing. I don't know. Okay, this thing is a uniform, and it's a little beat up. I wasn't sure. I think I was pretty like. I was looking it over. It's had some patching done to it. It has another hole. So I was like, do I want to get this? And then I turned it. It was inside out. I turned it right side out, and I saw this Riverside Hospital. It's a dress, but like clearly kind of like a scrub dress or something. It's really cool. So here's a hole, on, I don't know if that's a seam, but it's a place where something's been repaired before. Here's another spot where they've repaired some stuff. So it's very beat up, obviously, but somebody has done the work to try and keep reusing it. Part of the reason that I got this was because I know somebody who collects vintage nursing stuff. And so I may see if she wants it. And I'll just like send it to her, if she does not want it, then of course I'll try and sell it. I think it's cool. I just wasn't positive if I wanted it. But once I realized that it was from a hospital, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me do that. Let's see. Another kid's dress. This is cute. Right. This, I think this was elasticized and it stretched out a little bit or a lot. I don't know if this has tags. Yeah, it does. So that's cute. This is another little cutie kid's dress. Look at that. Sweet little rose print. That's Oshkosh. I don't know if that's going to be, the Oshkosh overalls specifically are good. The other stuff, I don't fucking know. So we'll see. It's cute. Maybe I'll look it up separately. I don't know. Stick it over there with Beauty and the Beast. This is, oh, that's right, this thing. This is, I didn't even unfold these all the way. These are pants. They're very like 80s. Look at that high-waisted, fucking gorgeous. Yeah, these might be kid size though. Bastards. Gitano Express. They're marked 5'6", so maybe like juniors. They're tiny, but they're so cool. They might be okay for an extra small or extra small woman's size, probably. Let's see. Oh, this is just another cute kids t-shirt. This looks like Mary Mako stuff to me. Hold on. So this is the shirt, right? Look at those little trucks. So cute. And then it does have a tag. What's it say? By Thomas. Oh, sorry. There it is. I know it's not focusing very well. It's cute. All right, let's see. Finally. All right, so this is a little kid's costume. So I found this first, which obviously I was in fucking love with, right? So it looks like a belt. It's got holes there, so you would just need something to kind of tie them together. I guess it was a belt. It's so pretty though. So I definitely wanted this thing. But then I saw this and I was like, oh, I think it's part of a kid's costume. And then I feel bad breaking up the costume. Do you know what I mean? But it's got these little like felt pants. Right? So cute. And then this little top with the beading. Right? So adorable. And I know, I feel like it's a little controversial because like it's not cool to make Native American culture into a costume, but also this is the kind of stuff I get conflicted about because it's handmade and it's so cute and they put so much work into it and it's really sweet and I don't know. So, but I still do want to keep just this thing, but I won't, but I want to. All right, let's see. Next is this sweater. Adorable little sweater. So cute. That's the tag. And it's got a little embroidery and pointelle knit there. The back is plain, but you got the old puff sleeve. Very sweet. I love that. My legs are angry with me again. Oh, I don't even know how to do this anymore. Oh, this goes to something. I don't know if I even showed it to you already or not. This is cute though. So cute. All right, let's see. Oh, here's another dress. I didn't even bother taking off the hang. It's not a dress. It's a shirt. And then I didn't even pull this to the side. Honestly, I don't even know what's under here. That's so cute. I guess that's like a little, what is it? Hold on. I don't know if it's like supposed to be it's tied to this skirt somehow. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. It's cute. I'll figure it out at some point. Adorable. Let me shove this shirt back in there. Okay. All right, let's see. Another fucking kid's dress. But it's cute. I mean, it's just basic little straight cut, but calico. Sweet little print. I like it. Feels like cotton poly. Another fucking kid's dress. Cute, cute. These seem handmade. I don't think they have tags. So let's see. What is this? This is another smaller size, extra small adult sweater. But look how pretty that is. I think, is that Victor Costa? Yeah, Victor Costa. Very pretty. All right. That's the t-shirt I was looking for before. Let's see. I think these go together. This is just a little nightie. Sorry, hold on. Little nightie. And then it's got little panties that go with it. Beep, beep. So these are cute. Got little, I can't tell, is that, I think that's embroidered into it. It almost looks like somebody like got something on it, but I think that's embroidered into it. So cute. These are marked petite. So they're very, very tiny. Again, like women's extra small, maybe extra, extra. I don't know. This is just a woman's top. Cotton. Again, I like the tag. This has got a very like rough, burlappy kind of feel to it, which is interesting. So what is this? Oh, that's right. This little Wayne Rogers vest. So cute. Right? This is a pair of jeans that, again, I think are for a younger person. They're very tiny. Hold on, let me button them. So jeans, nice little bit of flare there. They are Levi's. Some sort of wheat logo. I saw something about this in a Levi's Facebook group. Somebody was asking questions about it. I don't think it's anything particularly spectacular. They couldn't find any information on it. And plus these are kids' jeans. So that makes things more difficult. What is this? I don't think these go to anything. More little panties. You know that I get them just because they're panties. What am I doing here? Here we go. So little panties. Boop, boop. These are probably like pajama panties. These are probably with a little baby doll top or something. And then these, let's see. Oh, wait, this one had a tag. Hold on. That's, I think. I mean, it does. It's just not, doesn't really show you anything. It says nylon on there, which you're not going to be able to see because it's so freaking faded. This probably also went to some sort of pajama type thing. Like they're very unstructured panties. Very, you know, this elastic waist is very crazy. It doesn't really have a gusset, you know. So these are usually pajama panties. But they're still very cute. Let's see. And again, they have a tag, but it's like not really. Okay. I don't know why I got these. I mean, they're cool. I don't know if anybody, oh, I'm doing the 50 states raid train. So I'll put these in there on Whatnot. I'm doing a themed show. It's 50 states. So like every seller represents a different state, and they're hoping to get all 50. Obviously, I'm New Jersey, but I have, I just thought it's July 3rd, so it's like the day before the 4th, and 50 states, and so that'll be cool. Those are so cool. They're very stretchy too. I don't think they have any kind of tag or anything, but they're just super fun. Okay. Let's see. And then this sweater, which I think is really cute. Like a nice cottony kind of sweater. Right? There's the tag. And this, oh, this is a bathrobe. Almost done. The last handful of pieces here. Oh, I didn't even see this before. Here's the tag for the bathrobe. 100% wool, as you can see. This is nice. I feel like these sell decently on eBay, and this is a little bit older. So it was fun to get. I may still try and offer it up on Whatnot. I don't know. I mean, it's a wool bathrobe, so we're also into summer season, and you know, it's got great cuffs. Like, you know, very nicely made cuffs, and they have this great collar, this nice wide belt. Ooh. Schoenmacher and Co., I think is how that's. Very nice bathrobe. I like this a lot. So substantial, and it's going to be really warm. It's nice. It's got a little mothy hole down there, but not too bad, I don't think. Don't fall, please. Okay. This thing is really cool. Is this June? This is, yeah, size 5 junior petite. But hold on. So Carol Brent. And there's that tag, little metal zipper. Look how pretty this is. Adorable. I wonder if this could be, I don't know. I think we're pushing it. Women's extra. Oh, look how cool this is. It's so neat. I love that. Makes me mad that it's so small. All right. And then the last handful of pieces here. Hold on. Let me reposition. I've got this dress, which I think is an actual adult's dress. Thank goodness. Something for the grown-ups. God. Like a stretchy nylon. Very cool. Love it. Right. And does this have a tag? I don't think so. It's really pretty though. I like this a lot. All right. Okay. And here's a t-shirt that I just thought was fun. I might keep this. I'm not sure. I'll see how it looks on me. It's very beat up. Dirty t-shirt. I just think it's awesome. Got your single seam stitching. It's very distressed. It's got like all sorts of fun holes and everything, you know. That's the back. It's just a goofy t-shirt. The tag is really faded out. Like it's barely a tag. So very cool. I love that. And then, so this, I don't know if it's going to be worth, this is another Pawtucket motorcycle shirt. Now, so here's the back, Pawtucket motorcycle, but you can see it's got holes where the printing of the letters is. And I feel like it's kind of, yeah, it's like very friable there. Maybe dry rotty. I don't know. And I mean, I know that that's like not great because it's going to deteriorate, but also it causes really cool distressing. Here's the front. I do like this enough that maybe I would keep it, but also if it's worth a lot of money, I'm just going to sell it. I don't need to keep it. Like it's not so cool that I'm like, yeah, I need it, but it is really cool. I like it. And then, hold on, I'm going to say I have 2 things left. One of them is from the estate sale, but I'm going to show you that as the last item. But then I also stopped at a Goodwill, which was like just such a waste, man. Like it's not a great Goodwill. I've been there before. And, but I did find one thing, but it was $8 and it's a pair of pajama pants, but look at them. I love these. Look how cute. There's no tags in these at all. I searched high and low to see if I could find the pajama top, but I could not. But I feel like I can put these into my plus size show. Like they've got the world's longest rise. Like that's like 18 inches. I mean, that's so long. And then it's got a lot of fabric here in the booty. And, the waist like stretches a lot. I don't know what size they're meant to be. And pajama pants a lot of the times will be made to fit a variety of sizes and stuff, but so I feel like this will be really good for the plus size show. Plus, I just love it. Okay. And then my favorite piece from the estate sale that, again, I want to keep, maybe I will, we'll see, is this vintage sweatshirt. And it's an Anheuser-Busch, right? And you can see it's short sleeves, but I think it's because somebody cut them short, but that's so cool. I can't tell. I think this is the back, just from the way that it's sitting. The front is plain. There's no tag on the inside of the collar at all. And let's see, on the inside of the hem. No, but like, look at this, man. Like just this tearing on the inside of the hem there. It's just so freaking cool. It's got like a hole there. It's awesome. The fading to it is awesome, right? Like, look at that. That's fantastic. So I feel like this will sell for a lot of money, but also I kind of want to keep it. So I don't know. We'll see. It's really nice. I love this so much. I tried to very quickly look up some comps on this, and I didn't find anything. The only thing I found was like a vintage sweatshirt that had sold on the Urban Outfitters site. So if you don't know that already, like Urban Outfitters and Free People and probably a whole bunch of other sites do sell some vintage stuff. And usually what it is that they are allowing vintage sellers to use their sites as a marketplace. So the same way that you would use eBay or Amazon as a seller, they can list things on Free People or Urban Outfitters or whatever. So, Free People is not actually housing the items and fulfilling the orders. They're just allowing the transaction to happen. But also that means that those vintage items are like stupid amounts of money usually. I couldn't find a price for that item on the Urban Outfitters listing. It was already sold. So I don't know what it went for. But I'll do more research, obviously. A lot of the stuff that was coming up in my search was like Budweiser specific, not just Anheuser-Busch. So, but this is so fucking cool, Anyway, that's my estate sale. Let me know if you think it was worth it. There's so much kids stuff. I do not want to list that stuff on eBay. I mean, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. So here's my plan for the kids stuff. Now that we're at the end and you can just skip if you don't want to sit through all this. I'm having a Tim Burton themed raid train, which because I keep talking about it. That's on a Wednesday night at 7. My normal Thursday morning show's still going to be scheduled. So because I didn't want to stress myself out, I decided that my Thursday morning show after, the day after Tim Burton, I'm going to do a lot of the plus size stuff. I have a whole bunch of plus size pieces held aside. I try to put 100 items in every show. I do put 100 items in every show. I do not have 100 plus size pieces. I have maybe 25 or 30. So I thought, okay, I'll just do 25 or 30 plus size and the rest like normal stuff. But now I'm thinking with all this kids stuff, maybe I'll do like plus size and kids stuff. So it'll be, and maybe if there's some menswear stuff, but all the stuff I don't normally put into a show, and I'll throw them into this special show. And that way I can really prepare in advance and not be stressed out during those 2 days when I have 2 shows going 2 days in a row. But that's what I think I'm going to do with the kids' clothes. And then hopefully I'll be able to sell them. I'm going to list them all really pretty low. What I do with an estate sale like this is I will try to find a few pieces that I'm going to list somewhere normal, eBay, Etsy, whatever. Or if I'm going to put them on Whatnot, starting them at a price point, just make sure that I'm at least making my money back. But if I can do that, if I can make back the $225 that I spent based on like 3 or 4 pieces, and then I don't really care about how much all the kids' clothes are selling for, I think they will make a really good Whatnot show if I'm advertising in advance, especially. So that's kind of how I work that out. So it's kind of like, can I get a couple of pieces that pay for the estate sale, and then everything else is kind of profit after that, right? So we'll see how that works out. But I think this was a really fun haul. I was very glad I went. I was disappointed that it was so much kids stuff, but I still think it's going to be worth my while. So let me know what you think. And I don't know. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this. As always, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.